in today's order paper, as it was directed to the Cabinet Secretary for Health. 1, could the Cabinet Secretary outline the pharmaceutical composition of Velo, a nicotine drug packaged in pouches, including addictive nature and side effects of the said drug, as well as the regulatory mechanism that the ministry has put in place to restrict access to or the sale of Velo drug to minors. Secondly, clarify whether the Velo drug had sneaked back to the market as a rebrand of Lift, a similar drug that was banned in the year 2019-2020 by the Ministry of Health for not meeting Section 23, Part 1 and 2 of the Pharmacy and Poisons Act. And 3, explain whether the said drug is locally manufactured in Kenya, by who, and if not, provide details of the licensed distributors in the country, including whether the manufacturer or distribution in Kenya is legal. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Honorable CS, as you respond to this one, there are also questions on what Velo is by honorable members, but make your response.
Honorable
Wait, Honorable CS. Honorable
Madam Speaker, that question will come. For the sake of honorable members, I brought in samples of what Velo is, and I have them. I've not opened them, Madam Speaker, and they are easily
honorable member
in Kenya. So,
Honorable Sabina,
members can cross over. They just see, but you cannot open because it is addictive. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
I want to confirm you've not opened or used it at all. All right, honorable members, let us hear the CS on this product. Those who would want to see it will see it from Honorable Sabina.
No.
Order members, now we are becoming disorderly. Kindly let the CS make the response. Honorable Sabina Chege, kindly withdraw the product from showing to the members so that you can hear the response from the CS. And I think you can do that later after the response. Honorable CS.
Honorable Speaker and honorable members, Velo is one of the tobacco products that tobacco industry has introduced into the market as countries tighten the regulations on tobacco smoking. The Tobacco Control Act of 2007 requires all manufacturers and importers of tobacco products to provide the content, ingredients, and emissions of their products. Velo, which is a brand name for B18 nicotine pouches, is a non-pharmaceutical substance, but a nicotine derivative substance composed of organic nicotine derived from tobacco leaf. Hence, Velo is a tobacco product as defined under the Tobacco Control Act of 2007 and as directed by the Ministry Correspondence of MOH 13-150, Volume 183, dated 21st January 2021. Honorable Speaker and honorable members, the chemical profile of the contents and constituents, ingredients, and emissions of Velo are many. I can quickly read through. Microstalline cellulose, which is a bulking agent. There's water in it. There's sodium chloride, which is a salt. There's xylitol, which is a sweetener. There's a flavor put into it. There's sodium alginate, which is a gelling agent. There's propylene glycol, which is a humectant. There's nicotine in it. There's sucralose, which is a sweetener also. And the sodium bicarbonate, an acidity regulator. The nicotine content of Velo can be as high as the nicotine content of other tobacco products, such as conventional cigarettes, traditional smokeless tobaccos, and heated tobacco products. Existing literature shows that for comparison purposes, conventional cigarettes typically contain an average of 12 micrograms to 19 micrograms of nicotine of tobacco, while heated tobacco products typically contain an average of 14 to 18 micrograms of nicotine. Users can potentially consume up to 90% of nicotine, given that they are taken orally. These new product variants contain different flavors and additives, which suppress the strong smell of tobacco and also makes them attractive and acceptable to the users. These flavors are berry, strawberry, menthol, mint, peppermint, lime, spearmint. Some of these novel tobacco products, besides nicotine, may contain other analytes such as heavy metals, and this may cause toxic to the body. Honorable Speaker and honorable members, the regulatory mechanisms to restrict access to velo, nicotine and its salts are classified as Part 1 poisons under the Poisons List Confirmation Order under Cap 244 of the Pharmacy and Poisons Board, which regulates nicotine and its salts. This informed the initial basis for regulation of nicotine pouches by the brand name Lift. However, Cap 244 excludes nicotine that occurs naturally in tobacco. Therefore, the Cabinet Secretary of Health of then, on the 21st of 2021, directed that nicotine pouches, including Lift, be regulated as a tobacco product under the Tobacco Control Act of 2007 and required that they meet the requirements for tobacco products. Leaf is no longer in the market, but nicotine pouches by the brand name Velo, manufactured by the same manufacturer, BAT, is regulated as a tobacco product under the Tobacco Control Act. The ministry, in collaboration with other ministries and state agencies, are in the process of reviewing the legislative and regulatory frameworks to address the new and emerging tobacco products. This will include the development of legislative and administrative instruments for the regulation of tobacco products' content and emissions, testing and disclosure of content to government authorities and the public. Restrictions of access to and by minors. The sale of tobacco products to and minors is prohibited by the Act, and all sellers of tobacco products are required to verify the age of a young purchaser. Further, the Tobacco Control Act prohibits the manufacturer, seller of objects that resemble tobacco products, which would reasonably appeal to persons under the age of 18 years. The sale of tobacco products via automated vending machines is also prohibited by law to prevent access to these products by minors. Offering tobacco products for free or by sales promotion is also prohibited. The Tobacco Control Act prohibits all direct and indirect forms of advertising and promotion of tobacco, tobacco products, or tobacco-related brand elements, including sponsorship associated with young people by the tobacco industry. Further, it prohibits false promotion by means of packaging that are misleading or deceptive, or that are likely to create an erroneous impression about the characteristics, the health effects, health hazard, or social effects of the tobacco products or its emission. In addition, it is prohibited to advertise or promote tobacco products by means of testimonial, for example, role models or persons that can influence young people, or an endorsement in any manner, including that which is misleading. It also prohibits advertisement by means of organizing or promoting or sponsoring of sporting, cultural, artistic, or recreational trade fairs and exhibitions, shows, education or entertainment programs, event or activity. Display of tobacco brand elements on non-tobacco products is prohibited, including on clothing. The government, through the Ministry of Education in collaboration with the Ministry of Health, has integrated information on the dangers of tobacco and tobacco products in education curriculum. This is intended to inform the children on the effects of tobacco and is aimed at discouraging initiation or motivate quitting tobacco use, and to create change agents in the society for tobacco control, including at peer and household level. Speaker and honorable members, the second part of the question, whether Velo drug has been sneaked back to the market as a rebrand of Lift, which is a similar that was banned in 2020 by the Ministry of Health due to it not being able to meet Part 1 and Part 2 of the Pharmacy and Poisons Act. Velo, Honorable Speaker and members, I want to confirm Velo is a rebrand of BAT's Lift, which was recalled off the Kenyan market by BAT following a directive by the immediate former Cabinet Secretary. Velo hit the Kenyan market in June 2022 following a moratorium that was issued on the 15th of June 2022 by my immediate predecessor. Notably, the said lift was not banned, but its registration and regulation were changed from Pharmacy and Poisons Act Cap 244 to regulation under the Tobacco Control Act of 2007. On the third question, Honorable Speaker and Honorable Members, explain whether the drug is locally manufactured in Kenya and by whom, and if not, provide details of the licensed distributors in the country. Honorable Speaker and Honorable Members, Velo is imported from Hungary but distributed in Kenya by BAT Kenya Limited. British American Tobacco, that is BAT Kenya, is licensed as a tobacco product manufacturer in Kenya and have sought manufacture nicotine pouches in Kenya, but this has not yet started. No local manufacturer of nicotine pouches exists in this country. Therefore, all nicotine pouches are imported. Honorable Speaker and members, I submit.
Thank you, Honorable CS. Honorable Sabina.